Hello everyone. I really don't want to look like this, you guys, but this is what I look like. So my hair's all crazy. So I wanted to come talk to you guys because I was recharting myself and just getting a fresh chart, which I already had, but I can't find it and it's bothering me because I need it. So I'm just going to rechart myself. And since I was here, I decided, like, it's been a while since I did a Ruby promotion video. So since there's a lot of new girls and I know a lot of you are hustling still. Junior, can you sit down?
Yeah.
Please. Towards your 6 customers, I want to let you guys know, like, what's next. Like, what should you be focusing on after? Or maybe you already passed your 30 days and you didn't earn your shopping spree. You still want to get your 6 customers, of course, before anything. But in the meantime, you guys could be building your team. I don't want you guys to wait on this. This is in part of our training for a reason. We want you guys to run towards these promotions because these are the promotions that are going to help you guys make that money fast. I love that in the process of going Ruby, the process of promoting, you make money. I love that because you don't have to be at a certain level in this company to make money. But I know that the faster you guys will get to Ruby, the more excited you guys are going to be about going Ruby and above, because that is where you start making 500 plus a month. And I know that that can be super life-changing. Like I said, you can earn $500 a month with fast starts and things like that. But when your residual income hits around that much, it's super life-changing, and that's consistent, you know. And from there, you don't want to stop. You want to keep going. You don't want to just promote to Ruby and stay there. I mean, you can, and it happens. That happened to me too. But you don't want to do that. You want to keep going. So first, I want to start off with, what is Ruby? Ruby is our second promotion in the business. I like to call it our first because, can you turn off the TV, Junior? I like to call it our first because executive is a rank you can promote to. It's 2 people on your team. But I always say it's only 3 people to go Ruby now. It used to be 5, so why not just skip executive and go straight to Ruby? So a lot of you kind of get confused with promoting, and I get it. It is kind of confusing. It confused me for a really long time. So it's normal to feel confused, okay? I don't want you guys to let a chart confuse you. I want you guys to just have a chart always, so that way you guys can always have your visual. That's why I always tell my team, like, print out your charts, because if you don't have your charts printed, you won't know your roadmap for what you want. And your first step is Ruby. So print a Ruby chart. It's in your eSuite. When you log into your account with your ID and password, you go to Documents, and then search Ruby chart. And this is what it will look like. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm trying. Okay. So this is what it will look like, the Ruby chart. So a Ruby is an average of $474 a month. That is average. So that's like what the whole company's earnings. Everybody in the company, the average earned was this much. So what is Ruby? Ruby is 3 people on your team, you guys. 3 people on your team only. It's not customers, it's distributors. So when you have people join your team continues to grow. And what I love about this business is that we help each other. We don't do anything alone. So for example, if you join, you can start this off right away. You don't have to wait to build your team. This is one of the ways we get paid. Destiny. This is one of the ways we get paid. So you don't have to wait to build your team, you guys. You can come in, work for your 6 customers, and build your team right away. Ask people around you, how much money do you want to make? I would love to help you make money from home. Tell them you have 3 spots on your team, because you really do. When I say I have a certain amount of spots, I'm being honest. I have a certain amount of spots for my chart. So this is your chart. So you have 3 people. So talk about it. Go live about it. Tell people you're looking for 3 people to help them make money with you. And these people are going to do the same thing you're doing. You know, they're going to build up to Ruby and make that money. Plus, they're going to be making money in the process. So don't wait to print this out. Don't worry about like 2000 GV and all that, whatever that means, right? When you're new, Just worry about getting this printed and put it up somewhere where you can see it every day. And I promise you, eventually you will get it. Eventually you'll get that. That means you have 3 people on your team. Once you have these 3 spots filled with people, for example, this can be your sister, this can be your best friend, this can be a coworker. From there, these people are working towards their shopping sprees. And for somebody to become a qualified leg, it's 400 in points. So each product has a point. And when you look at our products, each product has a point. So for example, the wraps are 54. So when your team comes in and you help them learn this business, they each getting 6 customers with the wraps makes them qualified. It gives them 400 GV, which is a qualified leg. On the bigger charts, you'll see 400 right under, but for the smaller chart, it just says qualified leg, but that just means 400. So whenever we shout out the 500 club, that's a big deal. That's like you've already passed 400, you're halfway to being able to promote. So for the sake of the video, I will show you guys an executive chart because a lot of you will come in and it might take you a little bit to maybe get that third person interested. So I'll show you guys an executive chart. So an executive makes, see, and this one has the 400 because these are our old charts, but an executive is average. I think the average changed to 209. An executive is 2 people on your team. So like I said, these are teammates, and them each getting 400 GV makes them a qualified leg. Okay. So as an executive, you promote to this level with 800, each having 400, 800. This one doesn't have the GV. As you can see up here, the other one had GV, meaning the GV had to be a certain number, and that would mean you. Anything these people do always compresses up to you, so that gives you a GV, which is a group volume. Okay. So your Ruby chart, you see the Ruby chart does have 2,000 group volume GV. That's because with Ruby, it's a level of pay higher. So you're going to get paid on lots more levels and you're going to earn more money. Okay. So that is the goal, you guys. What I recommend is I went Ruby in 60 days because I was going after a bonus at the time. But you all can do it. You guys don't need to wait on going Ruby. You guys can all get there very quickly. You just have to set your mind to it. And like I said, print a chart and talk to everybody you know about this business. Tell people that they can make money because they can and they will. And not only that, they get $150 shopping spree when they first join with their first 6 customers. Right now we have every time you get 3 LCs, you make $100. So they can come in, get 6 customers. They're going to get the $150 shopping spree. Plus they're going to make $200. That is crazy insane. So don't wait, you guys. Print out these charts. Let's do it. A lot of you are so close right now to hitting Ruby, and I'm so excited. So let me know where you're at. Send me a message, drop below what your goal is this month, and let's do it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if you guys have any questions on Ruby, drop it in the comments.